Today we want to talk about the Great 8 that we affectionately call the Great 8 in our fitness studio. It's 8 different tips that will help you to get in shape. Very simple. They're nutritional advice. And again, it's just advice. And it's also from the experience that I've had in the last 4 decades of training people. Okay? So the first one, I think you need to train 4 to 5 times a week. 2 to 3 times is maintenance. 4 to 5 times will help you get into shape and make you feel and look a lot better. Yes, it's a little tough to get into your schedule at the beginning. So what I would advise would be when you first start out, start with 2 days a week. Then after 2 weeks, add that 3rd day. After the month, add the 4th and possibly the 5th day as a bonus. 4 days is a beautiful thing. Second thing you can do, which is really simple to do, is get 10,000 steps in a day. Now, it might be difficult for some people with, knee injuries or back or hips, but start slowly at one time. If you can only get in 1,000 steps, then only do your 1,000 steps. Like we talked in the last episode, it was also, walk to the first mailbox, then walk to the second mailbox, 1 step at a time. What I often do right after dinner or after a meal, I'll put a 5-minute timer on my phone and I'll walk for 5 minutes. The minute it goes off, I turn around and walk back. You will be surprised or amazed by how many steps you can get in. And that's really critical to get you in shape. Remember, movement is key. You want to keep moving. You don't want to stay stagnant. You don't want to sit on the couch and do nothing. Okay. The third one is drink water, man. You got to drink close to a gallon of water, especially if you're exercising and working out. You got to drink that water. Hydration is key. Helps you recover from the workouts. It keeps you completely hydrated. Your muscles are 70% water. So it's really important to drink that water, especially with the recovery time. Remember this too. We got a great saying in the gym. And I didn't come up with it, but I stole it. Exercise is king, nutrition is queen, but recovery rules the court. So recovery is really, really important. Calories can equal your goal weight. So what does that mean? If you want it to be 150 pounds, you should be taking in around 1,500 calories, more or less. But if you're 200 pounds and your goal is to be 150, you're going to start at probably 1,800 calories and then bring it down to 17, 16 as you lose the weight and progressively get out to 1,500 calories. So that's a real important thing, right? You should also track your calories, right? The rule number 6 or tip number 6 is track your calories. Now, today there's a lot of apps out there that help you track. There's the Apple Watch that helps you track. I was always fond of writing it down and keeping a track from there because there's a hand-to-mind connection. You remember it a lot better. And we're also kind of creatures of habit. We all have the same kind of breakfasts, the same probably 3 or 4 breakfasts that we eat, 3 or 4 or 5 lunches that we eat, and the same thing for dinner. So once you get those calories together, it's a little bit of work at the beginning, but once you get those calories, you'll kind of know and you're off and running. It's not as difficult as you seem. But again, it's effort, right? You got to put some effort. If it was easy, everybody would do it. It's not that easy. And then we talked about recovery. So sleep is utmost important. I would not give up sleep to go exercise. I would not give up sleep to go watch a baseball game, nothing like that. You should be getting a minimum of 7 hours a day, a night. 7 hours is critical. 8 hours is a perfect thing. Also, this might be a little different for people, but invest in yourself. Get some mindset. Develop some new habits because your new habits will eventually make you progress and get healthier and stronger. Without those habits, start your diet, then you're going to stop your diet. And I don't even know if we should call it a diet, just healthy eating. You want to get into a healthy eating plan. That's the Great 8. But I do have 2 bonuses for you. 2, right? Bonus, under 30 grams of sugar a day. If you can keep your sugar content to under 30 grams a day for most adults, that's going to be a huge difference right there. And that'll cut down a lot of your excess calories. It'll help you with so many different ailments. The other one is at the beginning of your diet. Now remember, at the beginning of your diet, right? Try to keep your fat under 50 grams. Now, I know there's a lot of paleo and beef only and carnivore diets. That's great. Maybe there's an exception if you're sticking to that plan. But there are different type of plans. I like more or less the calorie restriction plan. And what is calories at the end of the day? It's energy. Energy in, energy out. That's what calories are. So how much are you expending? How much are you taking in? So that's why calories in, calories out always seems to work. There's a lot of people out there that might argue with that, At the end of the day, after my 42 years of experience, that what works, and that's what maintains the weight loss. So there you go. That's the grade 8 that we use at the HIIT Room here in Hawthorne, and I hope to see you there soon.